In this video, we want to show how Flexera's SaaS management helps organizations control costs by right-sizing SaaS licenses, subscriptions, and features. SaaS subscriptions often include multiple applications within the bundle. While they are very easy to sign up for and assign to users, not all the applications within the bundle might be fully utilized. Case in point, a Microsoft E5 subscription. It's important to have multiple discovery sources for your SaaS to give an accurate view of what people are actually using. And this can include the browser extension, the agent, vendor portals, CASB, and SSO. To do this, you need to have the different discovery sources configured. If you're an existing Flexera customer, you would already have the agent installed, and that could automatically push the browser extension to Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Edge, and Apple Safari. Configuring the vendor API is going to be very important as well because it pulls in the entitlement as well as all the applications within the bundle which you have license to use. In this example, we're going to assume that the agent and the browser extension have been successfully deployed, and the only thing that's left is to configure the Microsoft 365 and the Microsoft Entra ID connector here. Please visit this URL. It's linked at the bottom, and this will guide you through the prerequisites needed as well as the procedure. Go to your Microsoft Azure portal, app registrations, add API permissions to Microsoft Graph, configure the permissions, certificates and secret, and remember to note down your directory tenant ID and application client ID, as well as a client secret. In order to match usage against the users, it's also important to configure the Microsoft Entra ID connector here, and the setup process will be very similar. Next, we want to come back to the SaaS management module over here. Go to Add Connectors, Add Connector, fill in a name, copy the tenant ID, and client secret, add any additional domains, set a schedule, and hit save. Remember to do the same for your Microsoft Entra ID. And if at any point you need help, you can click here, and this will bring you to the documentation. Having populated the subscription data, we can come over here to subscriptions. And this is where we're going to see opportunities to control cost, right-size your SaaS licenses, subscriptions, and features. In this case, we want to focus on unassigned subscriptions, which means you have purchased the subscriptions but not assigned it to anybody. It's sitting on the shelf. Or maybe you want to focus on active activity levels, so active, inactive, or no activity. Let's look at something like Microsoft. And this is going to illustrate where there are opportunities for subscription rationalization. Because the SaaS module is automatically pulling in all the applications within that bundle, we can click in over here and we can see all the applications that are running within that subscription. In total, we can see 39 of them. And it's also important to configure the cost in here. Do note that we do not use MSRP for these prices. Every organization purchases their subscriptions at different rates. So please remember to put this in to accurately reflect your subscription spend. As we come back to insights over here, we can scroll down and see whether people are using all the applications within the E5 subscription. In this case, 4,454 users have no activity in Microsoft Apps for Enterprise, and it could be potentially downgraded from an E5 to E1. Click here, and you'll filter out those users. Or if we want to look at a less aggressive optimization, we can look at users going from an E5 to an E3. We know this because there are people who have not used Power BI and hence can be downgraded to an E3. At the individual user level, we can click in and we can see all the subscriptions that this user has, as well as all the applications they might be using as well. Now, importantly, we can see that this user has been assigned both an E3 and E5 subscription, double assignment. So this is another good opportunity to help control cost. Now that you understand how Flexera is able to pull in entitlement data and match that against actual usage, plus combine that with the business data, including dollars and cents, we can see how Flexera's SaaS management module can drive cost savings for the organization. Your next step will be to configure the cost for all the subscriptions you have put in and to target applications or subscriptions with highest number of unassigned or inactive users. If you'd like more information, please visit our community pages or Flexera documentation on how to configure it within the platform. Thank you.